Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here is Pedro Fame. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the Last Chance U, brand new. I know this is on Netflix, so I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that I am watching this, and if anybody has any opinions or anything like that, please put them down in the comments and let me know which one is your best Last Chance U season. I've seen a lot of people say EMCC Part 2, also Part 1 is in the top 3, along with Indian Part 1. So for me, I'll tell you guys my favorite one is EMCC Part 2 because of the players that were in Part 2 and Indy Part 1 as well. Those are my two favorite. I like EMCC Part 1. I just felt like it was too easy. I knew they were going to dominate and things like that. Where EMC Part 2, it was more like, can they do it again? Can they do this? And then Part 1 of Indy was so great because it was a school that you never thought would win. Nobody thought Independence was good, especially in Kansas, all the way out there. Nobody thought it was anything spectacular, and they got it done. They won it, and I really wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. I did like Indy Part 2, not that much. I think it's probably the worst one, and a lot of people have agreed that the Indy Part 2 is the worst out of all of the Last Chance U, just because it's just not as exciting. It's just kind of annoying hearing JB be really annoying, not cool, berate players and coaches. If you ask me, out of all the seasons, who's the best coach, I think it is Buddy Stevens. I think he's the best coach because, yes, he gets on his players, yes, he gets on his coaches very hard, but he knows how to get the best result, and he knows when to stop pushing. Unlike Jason in Part 1 and Part 2 for Indy, I felt like it was terrible. I felt like even the cameras knew that it was over for him and things like that. He was just going too far, and I think even with the camera crew, he was excessively doing too much with them, and I feel like that's not the way they should go. Laney feels like they don't even see the cameras there. I really like the way this is starting out. I've only seen one episode, so I'm not going to spoil it with you guys. I just wanted to say the head coach is super good. Down to earth, chill. He's very good. I would actually say that he is probably, and he actually already won a championship. If you guys didn't know, it's going to be the back-to-back year. Is what they're calling it for Laney. But I think this coach is certainly better than JB. Not as good as Buddy Stevens. But Buddy Stevens is a 5-time champion at his run. Of course, I think this is his 13th season coming up here now. So this is going to be definitely a great challenge. In 13 years, 5 championships. That's better than Bill Belichick in 20 years, only winning 6. So if he can win 1 or 2 more in 20 years, he pretty much, and in 7 years, he's definitely shown that he is a superior coach. To me already, he is a superior coach. I absolutely love Buddy Stevens. Part 2, also Part 1. I like the introduction of how the series came on, how it became as popular as it was, and it wasn't even supposed to be as popular. Nobody expected Last Chance U to continue going on for as long as it did. People expect, I believe, it's just one or 2 seasons at most, and ended up being huge, big hit, monster blockbuster. Really, actually put Netflix back on the map. Netflix at the time before Last Chance U came out was actually very down. It wasn't great, didn't have a lot of things going for it. And then they saw the Netflix series Last Chance U blow up, and it actually got them a lot of production, a lot of actors for other shows, for other Netflix series that actually brought the brand back to where it is now, which is a prominent position. It was not like that for a very long time. For a very long time, Netflix wasn't very good. Netflix was actually pretty bad at times. It was very bad in documentaries. It was very tiring. They had a lot of shows that just weren't doing well. But Last Chance U brought that back. And then you guys can see Cursed. They're another Netflix series. It's a brand new one. It's top 5 in the U.S. So you guys can see. I haven't watched this series yet, but I know it is pretty good from what I have seen. And I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys some different things that are going on here. And then you guys can see on August 6th, one of my favorite anime, Seven Deadly Sins, is coming back with the Imperial Wrath of the Gods. So that is expected to be a great season. Hopefully, it's not as bad as when Japan was. Total Drama Island, everybody remembers the original, which is the original. If you guys didn't know, there with the original cast and characters. And let's see what else they have. So another one that I don't know if you guys have seen that's a really good show was The Last Dance. It's one of my favorite documentaries that Netflix was able to bring to its new stable of documentaries. The Last Dance was absolutely amazing. It actually broke records for the most watched documentary. That's when basketball was just getting to this hiatus. It was in May. It was when the height of when everybody wanted to see basketball back, when people didn't know if the season was going to return or anything like that. And the Last Dance definitely made sure and reaffirmed the NBA's decision to go ahead and restart it with how good that was. Also, the Last Days of American Crime is a Netflix show that's really good. I think it's pretty well put out there. If you guys see there, it is a movie, and I thought it was really good. Don't want to spoil it for you guys, but just know that is definitely a 8, or I would say 7.5, 8 out of 10. Last Kid on Earth was not bad as well. Well, everybody remembers the terrible The Last Airbender. They brought that in just because some people did like it. I don't know why. I thought that was a terrible movie. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys some of my thoughts on some of the Netflix shows, some of the Netflix features and things like that. I am going to be putting out probably another video of 2K today or NFL Madden. So stay tuned. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on this first. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a great rest of your day.